Which is better, having advantage or learning to overcome adversity? Permit me to raise the volume a little by saying it this way: being disadvantaged is what you make out of your situation. Imagine living in a world where you cannot see and cannot hear, a world of endless silence and darkness. Most people would surrender to despair, but one girl refused to let darkness define her life. At just 19 months old, a little girl lost her sight and her hearing. To many, it looked like the end of her future. But it was only the beginning of one of the most extraordinary stories of resilience the world has ever seen. How does a person who cannot see and cannot hear learn to understand the world? For one remarkable girl, the answer would inspire millions. Helen Keller was born in 1880 in Alabama, United States. At first, she was like any other child, curious, energetic, full of life, but a certain illness believed to be scarlet fever or meningitis stole two of her most important senses, her sight and her hearing. In an instant, the world around her went silent and dark. No voices, no colors, no way to understand what people were saying. Imagine the frustration. Imagine the loneliness. Helen grew angry, wild, disconnected from the world. Her parents feared she might never live a normal life. But destiny had other plans. At the age of 7, a teacher arrived. Her name was Sullivan. And Sullivan believed something others doubted, that Helen Keller could still learn. At first, progress was painfully slow, and tried to teach Helen words by spelling letters into her hand. But Helen did not understand, until one day, something incredible happened, and took Helen outside to a water pump. As cold water flowed over Helen's hand and spelled one word into her palm, water, again and again, suddenly, something clicked. For the first time, Helen understood that everything had a name. In that moment, the darkness in her mind began to lift. Within hours, she learned dozens of words. A new world had opened. There are moments in life when everything is taken away. Sight, sound, hope. But sometimes, those moments reveal the true power of the human spirit. Undeterred by deafness and blindness, Helen Keller refused to stop learning. Although her world was silent, and even more so was dark, very dark, yet from that silence, and from that darkness, rose a voice that would inspire us all. She worked relentlessly to develop the ability to communicate. She attended the Horace Mann School for the Deaf, where she spent years developing her speech. For 25 years, she practiced speaking so that others could understand her. She mastered multiple communication methods: touch lip reading, braille, finger spelling, and she studied the same academic subjects as any other student. Her determination was extraordinary. Eventually, Helen achieved something that had never been done before. She attended Radcliffe College, the women's college associated with Harvard University. In 1904, she graduated, becoming the first deafblind person in history to earn a college degree. But Helen Keller was just getting started. Helen Keller went on to become a major humanitarian of the 20th century. She wrote books that inspired millions around the world. One of her stories later became the basis for the famous 1957 television drama The Miracle Worker. In 1920, she also helped co-found the whole American Civil Liberties Union. Through her speeches, writing, and advocacy, Helen Keller became a powerful voice for people with disabilities. Despite her blindness and deafness, she conquered the world through the power of her mind. But her journey was not free from criticism. Many people doubted her. Some even mocked her achievements. The newspaper The Brooklyn Eagle once wrote that her mistakes were simply the result of the limitations of her development. Those words were painful, yet Helen Keller did not allow prejudice to define her.
She instead rose higher. Helen Keller once said, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." She could not see the world. She could not hear its sounds. Yet she saw possibilities that others could not. Her life proved something powerful. Resilience, imagination, and persistence can triumph over adversity. Was the journey easy for her? No. Did she prevail? Absolutely. Her remarkable life reminds us that happiness does not come from the absence of hardship, but from the mastery of it. So let me ask you this again. Which is better, having advantage or learning to overcome adversity? Wherever you stand on the ladder of life, whenever you feel stuck, whenever you find yourself drifting into uncertainty, weathering storms you didn't ask for, remember this: your choices are simple. Find a way or make one. But no matter what, keep moving forward. This is the power of resilience. This is the power of the human spirit. And this is another story from the power of pain, where broken stories become unbreakable strength. Thank you for watching.